I'm Alison Horton, and I'm a structural engineer and STEM ambassador. My passion for buildings goes way above and beyond that of my day job. I take great pride in what I do. I can often be found pointing out my buildings to friends and families as I walk through town or go past on the train. Sometimes I'm just sat in a coffee shop staring at a ceiling, trying to work out how the building around me stands up, what's going on behind those walls. And I appreciate that for most people this is a totally foreign concept. Problem is, we need more people like me to help fill the construction industry's skill shortage. When I tell people I'm a structural engineer, I'm often greeted with a polite nod or a silence. So I try to tell people that I design buildings, and then they just assume that I'm an architect. So I mention the construction industry, and they picture me in a hard hat and high vis. Don't get me wrong, occasionally I do dress like that, but most of the time I'm sat at a desk in front of my computer. Not only do people not know what I do, they don't realise that it's a profession in high demand, like most within the construction industry. Architects have become this household name. Some could even be considered celebrities, but there's a whole host of other people designing buildings, cities, and infrastructure. I recently read an article with the headline, "The company that runs Britain is near to collapse. Watch and worry." The construction industry plays such a vital role in our economy, we can't afford to not pay attention to it. We also can't afford to paint a disparaging picture of it. Olympic Stadium cost rises, Crossrail station openings delayed, just some of the things you'll hear on the TV or on the radio or see in your social media feed. What people forget is that this isn't a new car that's been built by robots in a factory where they just churn out the same thing over and over again. There are so many more variables at play. And this is what I try to get across to people when I'm a STEM ambassador. I try to tell them about the different careers that are available in the construction industry. I try to tell them about the impact that I have on the world, the difference I make to people's lives. Because ultimately, they'll be the ones building the skyscrapers and suspension bridges of tomorrow. And who knows, I'd like to think that in the not too distant future, they'll be building cities on the moon.